EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you this showcase of the best young players in the world of golf. From Arnie's Place, Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, today it's second round coverage of Q School. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We've currently got a tie at the top at 5 under par. As for our featured golfer, a rough Thursday round means today could very well be the end of the line this week. Yeah, that's a beauty there to get this second round underway. Now a second from 164 yards out.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop. It's only the first hole, and the touch, as we can see, is sadly lacking.
Frank, what in the world happened there?
Brain fade, Rich. I mean, I have no idea what was going through that melon.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Much needed there, as that's in for a double bogey. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Back to the action here at the second. It's a par 3, demanding hole, Frank, isn't it?
Longest par 3 on the golf course. Slightly downhill, but you need every advantage here. It requires your best.
Ooh, and this is not good. That ball gonna be unplayable. It is ruled out of bounds.
Had to take the boxing gloves off on that one. No touch whatsoever, and this is a long, long putt coming back.
That will be a 3 over on the scorecard for this hole. Time to pick up and move on. Now to the par 4 third. Picturesque and difficult hole, Frank.
It might be picturesque, but it's certainly not for the faint of heart. This is going to take your best swing.
Water all down the left side. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway.
A little disappointing from that range. I really thought you could hit one in there tight, but instead, once again, tough 2-putt now.
Nota Begay down on 3 green to look at this putt for birdie.
Ever so slightly right to left. I'm not sure you can give the hole away here.
That one just gonna sneak on by. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he's going to stay right where he is. This is solid par 5 right here, the 4th hole at 561 yards. Plays a little bit longer because it is gently uphill. 2 good shots, though, and you'll have a chance for a birdie.
The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. And be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot. But really, it's going to be about the 3rd shot today. How close can you hit it? So many shots just being given away on the front side, and all because of the short game.
Well, you can sense the frustration. I mean, the touch has just deserted him on this hole.
Yeah, and time to take a huge, deep breath and gather yourself.
Nope. Time to just pick up and move on to the next hole. Now to the fifth hole, and off the tee, Frank, how do these fairway bunkers sort of factor into your mindset as you prepare to tee off?
Well, if you watch the pros play on the Arnold Palmer Invitational, you see two different strategies here. Just an iron off the tee, give yourself a full shot in, or, well, if you're a longer hitter, take it over that bunker on the left.
Yeah, this is not the biggest of fairways, so that is a good shot here at 5. From the fairway nota, this is second.
118 left to the hole. Wind definitely hurting in his face.
Another example there of the struggle today. Iron shots just not getting in close enough, and now another difficult 2-putt.
A long one coming up here for birdie. Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par, and that's going to keep him right where he is. Frank, the par 5-6 looks like an enormous carry over the water. What if you're not one of the bigger hitters?
Well, then you've really got to aim at those two bunkers, right in between them on the right side, Rich. Becomes very much a plotter hole, because even the layup becomes important. This par 5, you've then got to attack it with a wedge.
And that is into the rough on the right side of this fairway, so understandably not wanting to risk it being too close to the lake. Oh, going with the 3-wood, but this is headed for the lake. And that is into the water. So the first shot made it over okay, but the second is swallowed up by this lake here at 6. So now with the drop taken, this is going to be his 4th shot into this par 5.
It is a game of touch. It is evidence right there when your touch is out. What a difference it makes. That ball went a long way past.
Now, you can tell the thoughts are elsewhere right now. You got to get in the moment. Here we are now at the 199-yard par 3 7th, a challenge with a green protected by bunkers, short, left, and long. Well, after that beast of a par 5, Frank, it is time to finesse one up on the green here at the par 3 7th, just a little under 200 yards.
There's a big mound in the middle of this green. The flag's above it, and then you've got to be really precise. If it's short of it, you can use that mound as a backstop.
And that's going to be too strong. It is into one of the two back bunkers around this 7th green. Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
So hard to gauge distance control and get that ball to come out the way you want it. This one, going to be in the sand again. Okay, not too bad there. Not in gimme range, but a good chance to possibly walk away only down a stroke. That's going to slide on by. Okay, so that one finished off with double bogey. And he's going to fall even further below par. Frank, how about the 8th par 4, one of the more intriguing setups?
Ideally, you want to just work your tee shot away from that bunker. But this is one fairway you must hit because it's one of the toughest second shots on the golf course.
Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in a bunker. Yeah, that one came out hot, tough to judge sometimes, coming out of the sand, and that winds up well beyond the flag. Well read. That's in for a bogey 5. And that's going to drop him even further down the leaderboard. Final hole now of the front side. It's a 474-yard par 4. And Frank, you've played it before. What works best here?
Well, ideally a nice little draw off the tee, but the hole's quite weird because the tee shot shapes to the left and yet the green goes the other way. Bogey at the last and found the rough here. It's going to be a little bit of a shock on the momentum because it's going in the wrong direction.
So from the rough, his second at 9. Nah, just caught it fat out of the rough. Never had a chance of reaching, and now it is time to regroup and try to escape with a par. So that not his best, and this part of his game has been disappointing to say the least today.
It certainly has, and sometimes you just get too much going on upstairs. You know what I'm talking about. So you don't focus on what you need to do.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Well, not to be. Time to pick up and move on. We start the backside at Bay Hill with a par 4, 400-yard dogleg to the right. 2 bunkers through the fairway and 1 on the right. Accuracy off the tee is critical.
Well, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad.
Well, just off the fairway, here's Noda.
He's looking at 96 yards to the front, 107 all the way to the hole, struggling all day, looking to do something good here. With the sand wedge, and boy, does this look good.
Rich, I was told to keep my eyes on this player this week. That is a shot that's as good as any professional in the world.
It's been a tough ride. This would be a nice birdie. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And that at least gonna ease the pain, if only for the moment. Now to the 11th with water left, bunkers on the right. Frank, what's the key here?
Well, too often people just look at the scorecard and they go, well, it's over 400 yards, I have to hit driver. You don't have to hit driver at 11. Something in the fairway, just short of that second bunker. And it sets up, 6 or a 7-iron.
That's the kind of swing you want to break down and study. Perfect tempo on the backswing, club head pointing to the target, and then just an explosion through impact. Very well done. Frank, another good hole, the par 4 11th, looking at the second shot now.
Yeah, the second shot has a similar look to the second shot at the third hole at Bay Hill. Water all down the left-hand side, that has to be respected. And a green really where you've got to favour the right side, or at least right of middle.
Oh! Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. This hole really taking its toll now. Okay, a disappointing 6 here at the par 4. And with it, he's going to fall even further down this leaderboard, well above par. Bay Hill has its share of strong par 5s. This is no exception. The 12th at 574 yards, reachable in 2 if you have enough horsepower. one looked good for a while, but it's going to get gobbled up by that bunker. Want to make sure you catch this cleanly. His second to the par 5. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot. I can't sugarcoat it, but it's been a mash around the greens all day today.
Didn't go your way. It happens in golf, so just pick up and move on. At the par 4 13th now, this is a hole, Frank, that requires some smart club selection. What are the options here?
Yeah, very sneaky par 4. That bunker on the right is 250 yards or so off the tee. So you've either got a choice to play short of that or sneak it down the end, which is about 300 yards. But if you try and be bold here and miss the fairway, that second shot, evil.
Maybe some frustrations taken out there after that last hole. It was a big swing, and it is going to be a big result. We know he can move it. That ball was absolutely bombed. Now comes the touch shot, 83, 84 yards. See if he can play that 2-check skipper and get it to stop.
Inexcusable. Had to take the boxing gloves off on that one. No touch whatsoever, and this is a long, long putt coming back.
Oh, what a par save that would have been. But instead, it scoots just by. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And he's going to fall even further below par. Another challenging par 3 here at Bay Hill. It's the 14th, 216 yards, Frank.
It plays uphill, prevailing breeze too, into your face, so normally much longer than its yardage.
Boy, just far too strong with a tee shot there, and this winds up flying the green. Still work to do to get this on the green. This his second. A third shot. That is a good bounce back there to walk away with a bogey. And that's going to drop him even further down the leaderboard. Frank, deep in the round at the 15th, you need to maybe make something happen. How difficult is that with such a huge dog leg here?
Once again, make sure you know the distance to carry the bunker or run out. You got to play to your strength.
I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
Imagine a missed club because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll remain right where he is. Back on the tee here at the 16th, it's a par 5, bunkers, water all along this hole. Doesn't look to be a gimme par 5.
Now, you've got to have your wits about you. If you just look at the yardage, you'll think it's the easiest par 5 on the golf course. And then, before you know it, it's got you.
Well, we've seen people still reach the green in 2 from here, but it's going to be a tough task as that tee shot offline and in the bunker. All right, never a doubt going for it in 2, and Frank safely aboard here at the 16th at Bay Hill.
Exactly, Rich. Not an overly long par 5, very scoreable, and that's what we expect.
Well played there, a birdie here at 16. And in a sea of negatives so far, there at least a positive moment. We arrive now at the 221-yard par 3 17th, a beach bunker front of the green, bunkers left and long, and water wrapping around to the right. And that's certainly not what you have in mind standing on the tee box. That never had a chance of hitting the green. Second shot now, here at the par 3. Getting some sand in the shoes now. For a second straight hole, he's in the bunker. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Yeah, look out, kind of sculled that one, and that's gonna be over the green and into the rough.
You'd think he'd be good at bunker shots. He's been in so many today.
Might want to take a shovel with him. It happens. You have a tough hole. Time to pick up and move on after the triple bogey. Frank, now one of the signature holes here at Bay Hill, the 18th.
Hole's got a little easier over the years with the new equipment. people getting it out there a little further, so you've got a shorter club in, but you've got to be wary of that run out on the right side.
Ooh, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch. Now note his second from the fairway.
157 to the hole. Pin is very accessible here, right in the center of the green.
And that not going to work out as intended. It'll wind up coming to rest just off the green. So that one, Frank, came out way too hot.
Just goes to show what happens when you don't find these greens in regulation. Now, he's looking at 2 putts, maybe 3 from where he is.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And with it, he's going to fall even further down this leaderboard, well above par. So conditions were tough out there, Frank. Our featured golfer could never really put it together, and it's going to mean a missed cut.
I got to be honest, Rich, that was underwhelming. It really was. I think you got to have a good, cold, hard look in the mirror.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.